Well, I think the point, the most important point I would make is that people who are Christian nationalists, they are acting on a fundamental hermeneutical error, which is the difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament, right? So in the Old Testament, there is a godly nation chosen by God, namely Israel. But in the New Testament, the people of God are not a nation. It is a church drawn from many different nations and ethnicities. So the idea of a Christian nation is an oxymoron in a New Testament time period. And I have to say, I love America, and I love our founding fathers. I live 8 miles from Mount Vernon. We're Mount Vernon. We go down there all the time. We just were at Monticello. And having gone to Monticello is a good reminder that our founding fathers were not all devout Orthodox Christians. They were not. And, 3 miles from here is the monumental temple-like George Washington Masonic Lodge. And so Pete Lelbeck, the president of Westminster, wrote a 1,000-page book on George Washington, whose central thesis is that Washington was Orthodox evangelical Christian. And my response to that book is, if you're an evangelical Orthodox Christian, it doesn't take 1,000 pages to prove that, right? So I'm not saying Washington wasn't a Christian. I'm just saying that I think sometimes evangelicals picture our founding fathers as people who would be members of good standing in their churches.